Imagine you are standing at the edge of something so large that our entire solar system, every planet, every moon, every asteroid from Mercury all the way out to Pluto, fits inside it with room to spare. Not a galaxy, not a nebula, a single black hole. One object. And right now, as you watch this video, it is out there, sitting in the darkness, 66 billion times the mass of our sun. Where are you watching this from, by the way? Drop it in the comments right now. I genuinely want to know, because by the end of this video, what you are about to learn about this one object is going to completely change how you see the night sky. Stay until the very last second, because the most terrifying part, we are saving for the end. It is 1957. At a small observatory in Mexico, a team of astronomers is doing what astronomers do: cataloging the sky, photographing faint, unremarkable points of light. And then they spot something, a tiny blue dot near the border of two constellations, Canes Venatici and Coma Benarices. It looks like a star. It is recorded, logged, given a name, TON 618. And then it is mostly forgotten. For years, TON 618 sat in a catalog like millions of other objects. Just a number, just a dot, until better telescopes came along and scientists did something called spectroscopic analysis. They split the light coming from that dot into its individual wavelengths, like splitting white light through a prism. And what they saw made no sense. The light was wrong, completely wrong. Not the signature of a star, not even the signature of a nearby galaxy. The red shift of that light told them something that stopped everyone cold. This object was not close. It was not nearby at all. It was over 18 billion light years away. Let that land for a second. The light we see today from TON 618 left its source when the universe was less than a quarter of its current age, before our solar system existed, before Earth existed, before the sun was even born. That ancient light traveled across the universe for billions of years and finally reached us. And what it revealed was not a star. It was something far more extreme. A quasar. To understand what TON 618 actually is, you need to understand what a quasar does. At the center of very young galaxies, there are black holes that are actively feeding, consuming enormous amounts of gas, dust, and matter. That material does not fall straight in. It spirals. It forms a massive spinning disk around the black hole called an accretion disk. As material inside that disk collides and compresses, the temperature reaches tens of thousands of degrees, and the radiation that pours out is unimaginable. We are talking about X-rays, gamma rays, visible light, radio waves, all of it, simultaneously, blasting outward in every direction. A quasar is not just bright, it is the brightest class of object in the entire known universe. A single quasar can outshine every star in an entire galaxy combined. And TON 618 is one of the most powerful quasars ever discovered. Its total energy output equals the light of 100 trillion suns. 100 trillion. If you place TON 618 at the center of our Milky Way galaxy, it would not just light up the sky, it would completely erase it. Every star you have ever looked up and seen, gone, washed out. TON 618 would be 23 times brighter than a full moon, permanently, day and night, a burning beacon in the center of the sky that never sets. And feeding all of that energy, sitting at the very heart of that inferno, is the black hole itself. 66 billion solar masses. Its event horizon, the point of no return, the edge beyond which nothing escapes, not light, not radiation, not time itself, stretches 400 billion kilometers across. That is not a typo. 400 billion kilometers. For reference, the distance from the Sun to Pluto is about 6 billion kilometers. The event horizon of TON 618 is 66 times wider than our entire solar system.
Now here is where it gets deeply strange. And this is the part we promised you at the start. TON 618 should not exist. Not like this. Not this big. Not this early. Here's the problem. When we look at Ton 618, we are not seeing it as it is today. Remember, that light is 18 billion years old. We are seeing Ton 618 as it existed in the early universe, when the cosmos was young, when galaxies were barely forming. And yet somehow, in that early universe, this black hole had already grown to 66 billion solar masses. The standard models of black hole growth say this is nearly impossible. Black holes grow by consuming matter. It takes time, enormous amounts of time. Even if Ton 618 started as a seed black hole the moment the universe began and ate at the absolute theoretical maximum rate every single second without stopping, the math barely adds up. Some scientists think it had an unusually massive starting point, perhaps a direct collapse of a primordial gas cloud, skipping the normal stellar phase entirely. Others think conditions in the early universe were so extreme, so dense with gas and matter, that black holes could feed at rates we have never observed since. The honest answer is this: we do not fully know. Ton 618 exists at the edge of what our physics can explain. And that is not just fascinating, it is unsettling. Because everything we think we understand about how the universe evolves, how black holes grow, how galaxies form, was built on assumptions. And Ton 618 is sitting 18 billion light years away, quietly breaking all of them. But here's the thing that will stay with you tonight. When you look up at the sky, Ton 618 is up there, invisible to the naked eye, but present. A darkness surrounded by fire, a place where space is folded, where time moves differently, where the laws of physics as we understand them simply stop working. And the fact that it exists is not a footnote in astronomy. It is a question that the universe is asking us. How did I build this? And the terrifying part is that we do not have the answer yet.